I know it's going to be low tech, and I might try to see if someone's going to join in again. But anyways, we're going to talk about handhelds, and maybe I should have actually done Windows. Yeah, it's like this is a good one just to listen to, you know. Maybe this is a podcast like thing. Anyways, so of course everyone knows the story. Game Boy was created by this one guy. The Game Boy became a hit. They kept on doing it. The Game Boy after Game Boy after Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy SP, Game Boy Micro. Game Boy was supposed to continue on. DS was just a new option. So it would have been the Game Boy, whatever they would have called in the next one, the DS, and it would just continued on together. But of course, as you can see, it just crashed and burned. Most likely because of the micro, but I would personally would have bought the Game Boy Advance Micro. But guess what? Say it with me, folks. I didn't have money. I was a high school student, and I wasn't able to get a job because I needed to focus on my grades. So that equals to where it's like, dude, if I had money and I knew that you guys were hurting, I'll buy all the Game Boy Micros. It's like, yeah, like the two Walmarts I could go to, I would have bought all the micros, make them actually try to restock them all. So at least, it's like, I don't care. I'm gonna have multiple stocks of them. I don't give a care. It's like, I don't give a care. Actually, I most likely might not have done it. I just had one, and if there was still more, I would have bought the rest of them. So it's like, either way. But yeah, so DS came, 3DS came in the world too. Then, of course, the Switch was the showstopper. Meanwhile, I think Game Boy SP days, PlayStation decided to throw their hat in the ring. Of course, I know Sega did one too, the Game Gear, but Sega did not continue on with the Game Gear, did they? They stopped right there, and it's like, who told you to stop? Keep going, keep. I that- thought Sega does what Nintendo don't. So then why did you not continue on with your game console, your handheld? They just stopped right there. So anyways, yeah, so PSP, Sony made a run for it after, it's like, yeah, they decided to throw their hat in the ring. The UMD was maybe a horrible choice, you know? It's like, I know that when it comes to Nintendo, they had horrible choices too, allegedly. It's like, some people will mark it as horrible choices where it's like, you could have went to the disc. Then you could have still kept Final Fantasy. It's like, no, we're just gonna stick with the cartridge. And then, no, we go to the smaller discs. It's like the smaller discs are pretty trendy though. It's like, yeah, but it's like that was a horrible idea. That was really horrible. It's like, but for some reason, Sony decided to do something horribly stupid too, and they just decided to get the UMDs, which I had to fix like at least five of those. Of course, the ones that I own, only one of them, which was Dexter, that actually decided to go completely haywire. But then after that, they went with the PSP Go. That one crashed and burned. And then they were like, okay, well, let's try the last time with the Vita. It's like, okay. The Vita, when I finally got one, I didn't get to have it. Wasn't the original owner, sadly. I mean, where's part of the factor where it's like you guys are trying to make it cross play. I could play my PSP with my PlayStation 3. That didn't work. Tried to use the Vita with PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4. Doesn't work because I'm the original owner. Sue me. It's like, yeah, like, sue me. But it gets really messed up where it's like, I can't connect, and you guys are saying that I can play it on the system and on my handheld. I would love to play Spider-Man PlayStation 4 on a PS Vita, but it doesn't work for some stupid reason. So then they decided to say, screw you, screw the Vita, screw everyone, screw the world. We're just going to focus on our system. And they did. Until they decided to make two new improvements, or should I say, two new hats being thrown in the ring. First was the thing that everyone said I thought you guys also dissed the Wii U as well, and now you're telling me that you, it's like, hold on, let's do it together, shall we? Hold on. I don't even know what it's called. PlayStation Portal. Oh, PlayStation Portal. Here you go. And yeah, gotta make it for you guys. Hold on, let me work it for you. Oh, it's big. Who made you that big? Jeez, there we go. Sure, why not? And move them to the side. That'll do. So the PlayStation Portal. And for so it's like yes, and I heard someone actually did this too, where they're like they bought the PlayStation Portal, and it turns out they used the PlayStation Portal, you need the PlayStation 5. Are you stupid? It's like Sony, are you stupid? I'm the person. It's like that's the issue where it's like you just did what people did not understand with the Wii U. But with the Wii U, which hold on. Hello. Okay, good. I thought I did something stupid. So here's why some idiots are stupid when it comes to the Wii U. For some reason, they thought the Wii U was just, oh, so we get the Wii, and then I buy the gamepad, and we put it together, and that's the Wii U. Okay, and it's like, um, let me just do a news flash for you. Because for some reason, you're so stupid that you didn't understand what you just said and thought. You basically said that you were okay with the Wii's graphics and you're fine with them just giving you a freaking screen. For the Wii U to work, it should have been a new console, which it is, and they actually have better resolution on the screen, the display that you see on a TV, correct? So does it make sense to you that you just say that, oh, well, I have the Switch, I have the Wii, and I got the gamepad, and now we're good? It's like, dude, how will the gamepad change the resolution of the Wii to make it look good or in HD? Yes, you can freaking punch yourself in the face for being a dumbass idiot right now. So with the Portal, it's like, did they really tell people? Did they tell people that you need the system for it? Which I think I heard it. But sadly, you didn't make sure you needed it on the box. You needed it on the box. Because it's like, wow, you just did exactly what people didn't understand. They thought it was a handheld, but it's a freaking companion to the PlayStation 5. Basically, like I said, a Wii U gamepad. And people made fun of it. People made fun of the Wii U for it. But it's amazing that now we don't have the part of where it's like, hey, so about the gamepad, the Portal, you making any fun of it? So because you think, well, you need no, no, that's not it. The patient portal guide, how to use the touchpad, second controller, what's the size? So apparently, no, nobody's saying anything. Yeah, no one is saying nothing at all. So the whole bashing of the Wii U and everything, but here's people being like, oh, oh, hold on. There we go. But here's people not saying much on how it sucks or anything. They're just giving you observations. versus the Wii U, which I bet I can type it in right now, which I like the Wii U. The Wii U is an okay system. It's pretty all right. But you can type it in and people are saying, oh, it's the worst console ever. Oh, it's a horrible crash. Oh, this, oh, that, oh, this, oh, that. And it's like, dude, raise your hand if you wanted just Sony to give you a handheld. Hopefully you're with me because I'm like, I just want you to give us a handheld. Instead, no. I don't even think it's even on here now. Because I don't think they've done anything just yet. Yeah, I think that's about it. That's it. They never actually gave you a good one. They just gave us a nice little hint, which shout out to John for Spawn Wave. But it's amazing how it's like a new handheld is coming, and I already said it before. I'll say it again. I'll say it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Put Power World on it, and I will buy it day one. I'll tell you the truth. Put Power World on it, and I'll buy it day one. That's my spiel. That is my spiel on this. So hey, good for them, I guess. But it's like we already saw what happened when it came to the Vita. Are you gonna do the same thing to this handheld? Because you treated the Vita with the most horrid disrespect. So how in the world can we trust you to be cool with the new console handheld? How do we not know after 1 year or two you're gonna just say, "Oh, screw it," throw it against the wall and say, "Okay, we're going to um PlayStation 6. Screw the handheld, but get the new system." How do we not know that you're gonna be nice to the new handheld? How do we know? That's my question. How do we know? But then we have another competitor. It's like another one. It's like another one. It's like another one. After all these years, 25 freaking years of them doing something, here we are with this, the LIX or the LI, Xbox LI. Now, let me just make sure I don't have white screen here. It's burning my eyelids. With this one, it's interesting, and someone had to show me even more information. Is that, and it's coming this winter, it's coming winter, it's going to be out in the Christmas time. I don't know how much it cost. Oh yeah, I think it was like 500, something like that. And it's like, well, here's the thought. I mean, okay, you might have power on it, which awesome, but unlike just having Power World in, I don't even know what's PlayStation gonna do. Hopefully, they're not gonna do UMDs anymore. Hopefully, they will go physical. And they can go digital. If they go digital, then you're a jerk ass idiot. But however, it's like if they do go physical, thank you, because I would like to have physical. Because I'm not gonna put it on the internet, and I'm pretty sure they want me to pay that subscription thing that they have. Which is like, I'm not gonna pay that. You can ask Nintendo. Have I paid it without you accidentally freaking got my card and you did it? It's like, yeah, that was a oopsies. But without the oopsies, have I ever actually paid Nintendo for their service? No. As for freaking Xbox here, it's kind of messed up. Like, well, Xbox is sharing. They want to share. They actually have Steam on it as well. And it's like, well, then why don't I just get the Steam Deck? Just saying, why don't I just get the Steam Deck then? It's like, yeah, it's like, well, at least you're able to have the cloud. It's like, dude, is this really yours? I don't really think this is your handheld. You're just supporting it, I think. You're not going to give us anything, physical. Of course not, which that sucks. You don't know. It's like, I'm at a loss here. I don't know. Because it's like everyone's going digital. Nintendo is just clawing itself to not, it's getting dragged and they put their claws down and they're getting dragged into the digital world, but still they still have their claws in the freaking floor as they're getting scraped into going into digital. Which I'm like, keep going, Nintendo. Please don't make it so it's like eventually down the road, which I don't say eventually, horrible case scenario is that generation 11 or 12 of Pokemon, I have to get it downloaded onto my system. I don't want that. I want a physical copy. I always will want physical copies because the get digital is like right now with Power World, you allow me to download it, not Nintendo, of course. Xbox One, I have it downloaded. Of course, I need to be on a subscription. Apparently, now I have to go like really into the subscription because the $10 one allowed me to do it at one point. Now I can't do it at all. It's like, yeah, I think maybe I'm gonna donate money later to do it again because I do miss Power World. I do miss building and everything, but it just sucks. Whereas like I can't even access it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna most likely be a jerk still, being like, "Oh, well, you have to pay," and it's like, "Oh my God." Oh, so I don't know. It sucks. I just want a physical copy. If you give me a physical copy of Power World for PlayStation, well, it'll be PlayStation 4, sadly. It'll be Xbox One. So I'm gonna have to get the PC version. And it's like, welcome to the PC world. It's like, shit. I am not welcoming you to the PC world. Like, shut up. No. Uh, But, well, the craziest part is everyone's getting into it, huh? So, yeah, it was like the Steam Deck already tried to do something. But I'm pretty sure these guys are not that stupid, right? I think Sony's not stupid trying to go against the Switch. They did kind of try with the Portal, but you're an idiot. And as for Xbox, I don't think they're trying to do it, but it seems like a little bit they're trying to do it, but they're not trying to do it like 100%. Either way, I just think that you're just too big of an extreme, and as for everyone else who actually enjoys having digital games and stuff, good for you. But just remember, they own that, and if they want to take it away from you, they might take it away from you. I think the day before tomorrow, that horrible crap show. I think it was called Day Before Tomorrow or Day After Tomorrow. Either way, that horrible crap show of a game. You can't access it whatsoever. But if it was like the old days, you'll be able to access it. It's just that you might not be the only one there in the game. Or you might be some, or it might just be like a small niche community. I don't know. I'm just saying that I really don't want to go with the digital. I really don't. And I really hope that I don't have to end up doing it. Because if I have to end up doing it, I will be really, really begrudgingly hating this. It's like, I don't know. It's like, will I actually get to the point where I'm like, I may say goodbye to Pokemon? And it's like, it's serious if I digitally have to digitally download the Pokemon games. And maybe at the first bit of where it's like it's all digital, I'm like, I guess this is my stop. I have so many generations to play on. This new generation, I guess I'm just gonna have to let it go because I really don't want to do digital. And if it's revealed that later on, like I do with all these, which I know I don't want to do it, boarding of switches, but let's just say the console was all digital, I'm able to buy it, and the game's on it. Then I'm like, oh, but of course, no, they already changed it to where it's like you're screwed unless, the person who owns it is straight up just leaving the system and don't give up anymore. And it's like, there you go. It's like they don't give up no more. They're abandoning Nintendo. They're leaving Nintendo, but you get to have the two Pokemon games. Or as many Pokemon games as they want. It's like I don't know. But I don't know. It's like we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But I really hope I never have to. And let me just end it by saying this. Monster Rancher deserves to have a new game. Monster Rancher always has been, should have been a free roam game. It should have been an open world from the get go. Yes, I know Monster Rancher, you're ranching monsters, but in the end, it's like, dude, you saw the anime. The anime is good. I want to do what is in the anime. Give me that.